my vision of art is, and again, we are kind of in the subject of today, but my vision of art is international. I don't, I started my journey in music, not really knowing where I fitted, and being frustrated when they put me in R&B, being frustrated when they put me in zouk, being frustrated when they put me in rap, because I wanted to be in all three at the same time. And if there's something that I learned to do is you start watching the data and see where it's working, where are people listening to me, where are people enjoying my music. And I've realized that people are enjoying my music worldwide. People are enjoying my music all around the world. So I don't see it as, oh, I'm in this market. I see it as I'm in all those markets, and how can I serve all of these markets, not at the same time, but one song at a time. So this is why, I would go from amapiano to Afro house to kizomba to zouk to trap soul. And this is why I love doing the remixes, because it gives me that possibility to serve everybody a little bit. And when people say, oh, me, I love the Kaysha who sings zouk in English, I'm like, yep, there it is. Yeah, but me, I prefer the kizomba central Kaysha. Yep, there it is. Yeah, but me, I prefer Kaysha on the quad. Yep, there it is. Yeah, but me, I love Supernova. Yep, there it is. And there's 10 more. Oh, yeah, you see what I mean? And what the internet gives you is this possibility to think outside of the locality, and to be able to at the same time strive locally, but at the same time send everywhere. I have a friend, he used to be my neighbor, and his career never exploded in France. He was just doing a lot of karaoke, and one day he did a song with a friend, and it didn't work at all in France, but it exploded in South Korea. And I think Samsung used one of his songs for one of the Galaxy telephones, and the guy, instead of being obsessed with France, he was like, hi. And he went to South Korea, and he was like, so what's going on here? And he was a superstar. And so he just moved. He took an apartment in Korea and he kept one in France. And yeah, he lives in South Korea with his whole family for 6 months while he's touring and making money. And then he goes back to France to chill with his whole family as well, because he embraced the market where he exploded. And if you think of me, I always thought I would be a rapper, and so New York was the goal for me. It was to be New York. Then I met Nichols, then I met Jean-Michel Autain, and I knew about Zouk, but I was really not into it. I was not interested in doing it. But then I did Bounce Baby, and in 98, this song exploded. And because it exploded, I was like, okay. So then I just spent X amount of time in the West Indies, in Guyane, in Martinique, in Guadeloupe, in St. Lucia, in Marie-Galante, and all these places. And I just, that was my market for probably 6 years. And then by exploding there, because Portugal had a huge African parties where they listened to Zouk music, and before Kizomba became the term for everything, a lot of people were listening to Zouk and Compa around here, and DJs like Looney and DJ Amorim and others were playing Kaysha music. So when I came to Portugal on a holiday with the mother of my son, yeah, we just discovered that people knew my music here. So I did a show, and when I did the show, boom, explosion here. And my market started shifting from the West Indies and France and everywhere to, and the thing is, not being afraid to go where it's working, because a lot of people, they just want to work in their streets. They want to have their music working in their street, but sometimes what you do is not compatible with where you are. And this has been my story. And I was able to create an international career before the internet days, before high-speed internet. I was using the internet only to find the address of DJs, to send my CDs by the post office, by mail. Today, listen, you put your music on Spotify, and it's available to 250 million users who have Spotify in their telephone. And now it's just who's gonna find it and where. And you look at the data and you know where, who, how many people. They will tell you exactly how many people listen to it in Russia. And that's amazing, because you can realize that, I have fans there. Okay, let me go there. Let me go see what's happening. And back in the days, you didn't have those tools. So that's where it's very interesting,